This is Pulse 95.
Pulse 95.
It's the Morning Majlis.
It's the Morning Majlis.
Hello, good morning, and welcome back onto the Morning Majlis. We're gearing up for the long weekend. We're gearing up for the big discussions this morning, and it's going to be a very, very important public announcement about how you need to and why you need to be very careful and exercise all the precautions. Rania?
Absolutely, Abdul Karim. Well, the UAE has been sadly witnessing an alarming increase in daily coronavirus cases. Up to date, we have had just over 65,000 cases, almost 370 total deaths, almost 7,000 cases are still active as we speak. So we will discuss and unveil what really led to this sudden increase after we have been in control of it, really, especially after opening responsibly. So we will talk about what the UAE health authorities are advising citizens and residents to do. And it's important to remind everyone that the virus is still out there. Fines are still being given to violators of people that are not abiding by UAE Health Authority guidelines or precautionary measures that they have put for us to follow, such as social distancing and not wearing masks and joining gatherings and even traveling in a lot of traveling in cars with more than 3 people. So fines are still being given, and they're not easy fines at all.
No, we'll be discussing that for sure, giving you a little bit of an update, but also briefing you with the developments in the African state of Mali.
Yes, indeed, Abdul Karim, and we've been reporting on the fact that there's been a coup in the African country. We'll talk about the latest developments from there, how the country is set to shape up following this somewhat alarming development. We're also going to talk about stories from the Emirate of Sharjah and the government's transformation into more of a digital government. We'll talk how that is happening and how that is set to improve services being provided to you. So text us at 4215 throughout the program to join those discussions or ask any questions. We're also live on YouTube. Type Pulse 95 in the search bar for our live stream.
Well, stay with us on the Morning Majlis. We'll take a bit of a break and then we'll keep you posted about the spike in coronavirus infections here in the United Arab Emirates.
Join the conversation with the Morning Majlis. Pulse 95.
It is still out there. It's our responsibility. We are going to be looking after ourselves, and authorities have been saying there's a reason why we're seeing a spike in the number of cases here in the United Arab Emirates. It's crossed 400 after a very long time. 435 new cases were detected yesterday.
Absolutely. It was the 3rd consecutive day of increases in cases, with almost 100 more infections than the day before. Now, the cases were detected after a further 72,000 tests were conducted out of the total of 6.2 million COVID-19 tests that the UAE has conducted ever since the outbreak began in January. Now, officials said that 113 people recovered from the virus on Wednesday, while one patient sadly passed away. This brought the recovery tally to 58,000, while death toll reached 367 as we speak. So the number of active COVID-19 cases in the UAE currently stands at 6,952. That's almost 7,000 active cases right now in the UAE. The last time the UAE had that many active cases was a month ago on July 22nd.
Yes, Rania, and that's an alarming development, and health experts in the country have attributed the rise in cases recently to the people's overall carelessness. Dr. Adil Sajwani, a family medicine specialist at the Ministry of Health and Prevention, said that people are, quote, taking things very carelessly. Just yesterday, we saw the number of cases increase to something like 200 or 300, which means cases are doubling in 2 or 3 days. He said that while safety measures are being upheld in public places, and that the United Arab Emirates government has done an excellent job in ensuring the safety of various premises and institutions, people just are not committing to the precautions at home. Quote, there are families holding weddings at homes and gatherings, which contributed to an increase in cases in the UAE. We don't want to go back to the national sterilization program when people were kept at home, and called on people to adhere to precautionary measures until a vaccine is developed. And yes, this is all important advice. The disease has not gone away. And despite the number of cases having gone lower recently before this latest development, it didn't mean that you could go back to life as it normally was, because the virus lingered.
Right.
There have been people who weren't tested yet who might have been positive with the coronavirus and spreading it around. So the health authorities gave the public a number of things to always keep in mind, no matter how many people are infected. If even there's one infection in the country, you have to rigorously follow these until a vaccine is developed. Regularly and thoroughly clean your hands.
Right.
If you have alcohol sanitizer, carry it with you. Maintain at least 1 meter distance between yourself and others, because when someone coughs or sneezes, they spray small droplets from the nose or mouth, which may contain the virus. Always avoid going to crowded places. When people come together in crowds, they are more likely to come into close contact with someone who has COVID-19. Don't touch your eyes, nose, and mouth, because hands touch many surfaces which could be contaminated with droplets. And finally, make sure that you and the people around you follow good hygiene. And if you're coughing, cough into your elbow. Wear a mask at all times, and be mindful of where you are, because even if you feel healthy and strong and you're in your early 20s and the virus wouldn't do anything to you, you could infect people who are much older and they could perish due to the disease.
Absolutely, Ahmed. And in addition to what you said, maximum when people want to travel in cars, a lot of people now tend to take it easy and just, have 4 people, 5 people in the car, as much as that's still not acceptable. A maximum of 3 people are allowed to travel in a car at the same time, with the exception of family members. So if there is more than 1 person in a car, masks must be worn at all times. And it is also very important to stress that according to the Waqaya hotline, anyone found in violation of the social distancing guidelines that we just mentioned within vehicles or found outside without a mask would be fined 3,000 dirhams and above.
Well, it is slightly worrying times indeed.
Yeah.
But one thing is being responsible, firstly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who might be going through, and schools are reopening as well very, very soon, and then the generic vibe of a seasonal flu will be out and about. Now, a lot of people would be thinking, if they develop any form of symptoms, such as runny nose, dry cough, and general cold and flu symptoms, stay home. Don't take it as a joke. A lot of people think, oh, I'm brave enough, 1 paracetamol, 1 Panadol, I'll be okay, I can still go to work. You going to work is going to add a threat to others. And the thing is, and a lot of doctors have been saying this on local media as well, saying the virus does not know what background, profession or age you come from. Whether you're a citizen, a doctor or a child, it can transmit through the droplets. It can affect anyone and anywhere, and anyone who's not acting responsibly or complying with the advice given by the authorities. If you're feeling unwell, stay home. That's the generic bottom line. Do not worry other people. Do not put others in danger, and follow all the guidelines that were there before. And this is where people have been a bit lax about it as well, saying, okay, you know what, I will no longer, I don't need to wear a mask because I'm fit and healthy. And some people do that. Some people say, I'm not going to, practice that social distancing. I'm going to join these big celebrations. I'm going to go to this event because I feel like going to. In closed places is where the virus is very likely to spread as well. So it's very important to have those precautions and also continue to practice your social distancing, because the stats are not just a number, they're a reality. And it can affect anyone at any time. So you have to be very, very, very careful. And it's very important to be remembering that. For now, we'll take a bit of a breather, and hopefully the message has been voiced to all of you making your morning commute. We'll keep you moving, entertained, informed, and if you have been practicing any precautionary measures at home, let us know on the text lines 4215. Share your stories of how you've been protecting yourself and your loved ones, and then we can let others know to follow similar practices as well. Well, stay with us. This is The Morning Majlis.
Pulse 95. Between local lines. Notes from the Emirate. Pulse 95.
Busy morning, busy weekend, guys. Have you made your purchases yet?
Yeah, I did, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, a few days ago in Sharjah City Centre.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Ahmed Dawood, have you been shopping around out and about?
Yeah, I've been snooping around for electronics.
Nice.
I did buy the AirPods, so that's pretty
You're going to pass it on to me?
good. We'll have to discuss that further.
Let's debate on this.
Never know.
Imagine this debate.
Never know. Well, it's going to be a very busy morning here in the Majlis as well, because we're joined by Aisha Zarouni, who is the Public Relations Executive from Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry, to talk to us about Sharjah shopping promotions. It's been going on for a month. Aisha, let's start talking about how it has been and what is Sharjah shopping promotions.
Okay, first, hi everyone.
Hello,
I'm
Aisha.
glad for you to be here. Actually, this is my second time.
Mm.
The first time it was with Yalla.
Yalla home,
Yalla home, yeah.
Yalla home with Hassan.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Sharjah Shopping Promotions 2020 is an exceptional season, and it's one of the largest of its kind shopping campaign across the Emirate of Sharjah. Actually, the month-long event is organized by Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry, SCCI, under the theme "Smile, You Are in Sharjah." But this version is with a different identity and different logo, and it provides exciting offers and discounts from 25% up to 75% actually.
So can you delve more into the aim of it?
Yes, the aim of the Sharjah shopping promotions to participate in developing and diversifying Sharjah's economy, and as the chamber is playing a key role in the development of various sectors, especially the retail sector. It's an important opportunity actually for the retail sector with a gradual return of economic life. It will help them to boost their sales and revive markets after the pandemic of COVID-19. And the event comes as a part of SCCI's commitment to launch innovative initiatives that's strengthening the competitiveness of Sharjah's economy and also contributing to the sustainable development of all sectors, especially the retail sector in Sharjah.
If you could speak into the mic, that would be thank you.
So how has the outcome been so far?
The outcome so far
from the Sharjah promotions?
Yes, I can say that the promotion attracted much participation from malls and retail outlets. It's increased the shoppers and the sales, and the recorded by the participants committees with sales volume that reached 600 million dirhams and participation from around 2,000 retail stores taking part in this this event. And the Sharjah Chamber includes shops in the eastern and central regions of the Emirates with 50% discount. And also the back-to-school campaigns have attracted even more shoppers. And also we can see this in Maraya application. I think this belongs to Sharjah TV.
Yeah.
And how users of this application, the number of users has been raised because of the Sharjah TV program, the live one that's happened the first and second, third day of Eid, and also every weekend in shopping malls.
Can you tell us more about that aspect, the digital aspect of the whole
Yes,
thing?
the digital transformation, I can call it like a digital transformation process that the Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry actually took. First, the chamber conducted a comprehensive assessment of this version of the Sharjah Shopping Promotions 2020 to achieve a larger scales. The upcoming version will include bigger steps toward digitalizations. We already kind of started, but in the next version, like we will keep this into consideration. We provide the clients already online services and applying remote working system even pre-COVID-19 pandemic. But at the same time, for the next versions of the promotion, we are going to use the e-commerce concept and also participations of online retail stores. And also launching digital marketing campaigns through social media channels, and also provide e-coupons to our target audience instead of the normal coupons that we are using now.
We know what I like about the Sharjah shopping promotions.
The prizes, maybe.
The prizes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
the
what kind?
How can someone win?
Actually, our lucky winners, you can shop in one of the malls. Can I just mention the mall?
Yeah, you can
of
go for
course.
it, yeah.
Please, go ahead.
Yes, they are we have like participations from finest international brands and the shopping centers as well, such as Sahara Center, Al Waha Mall, City Center Sharjah, Zawaya Walk, and 06 Mall.
Yeah.
Actually, and lucky winners or lucky shoppers will have the opportunity to enter the raffle draws and win attractive prizes. And you can, it includes 12 cars, BMW cars X2, and another gift vouchers, hotel stays, and shopping vouchers with total value of 3 million dirhams. Actually, the value of the prizes. Yes.
So how many prizes have been given out so far?
7 cars.
7. Wow. Okay.
I'm talking about only the cars. 7
How many
cars.
are left?
5.
Okay,
so
5.
And
Very good.
There's only one. The promotions will end 31st of August, so there is a chance.
31st or the 21st?
21st of August.
21st.
Yes. So this weekend.
Tomorrow. So
It's-
tomorrow is the last day.
Yes. So
Wow.
this. Yes. Actually.
So people still have time to win prizes,
Yes.
not just discounts, avail the discounts up to 75%, but also they have a chance to win
Yes. Actually,
those
no,
cars.
not tomorrow. It's 1 week left for the promotion.
Is it on the 31st?
Yes, 31st.
Okay, so it's not on the 21st.
There you go.
I thought I'll be driving away the car this
Because I
week.
thought it started on the 22nd. It's 1 month. It's going to be on till the 21st. But very, very
Wow.
good. Very good.
Well, lots of offers. I just want to clarify how many cars are left now?
5.
No, it's 4. Because I'm
Really?
driving away 1.
there we
I will
go.
be driving away 1, heading these roads. But it's going to be exciting times indeed. So talk to us about how people... we heard there's going to be a draw at Sharjah City Centre tomorrow.
Yes. So what do you want to know about?
What time can we join the draws?
Okay.
What time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Yellow Home's going to be 5 till 8. So I'm guessing...
From 5 to 8.
5 to
Probably
8, I
around
think.
that, yeah.
Around that time. So, I think Yellow Home is also giving away some prizes, isn't it?
They are, and they're going to be at...
Sharjah City Centre today and tomorrow from
For-
5 to 8. And they're going to be giving also 500 dirhams to 3 lucky winners as well, besides the prizes that are already been given out from Sharjah shopping promotions.
Such as cinema tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff going to be given out. Aisha, one more question from my side. So I know this one's not over yet, this shopping promotion, but have you thought about what you're going to do for the next one?
Yeah.
Even as early as
yes,
now?
that's what I'm talking about.
The
next one,
preparations,
actually, it will be more digitalized. Actually,
Yeah.
we have like many promotions during the year. We have Sharjah summer promotions, Sharjah spring promotions, and Ramadan also promotions. So for the upcoming events, we will focus on digitalizing our initiatives or our activities, such as I said, using e-coupons instead of the normal ones, such as I can say participations of online retail stores, not only stores and shopping malls.
Right.
Yes, so people will be able to win even if they are staying at homes or shopping online. They don't have to actually go to the.
So there is a platform where I can reach like the draw.
Yes.
Through
the
online
platforms. Yes, this for
Okay.
the
Brilliant.
So I don't have to go physically
Yes.
and enter into the
and
draw.
actually,
Okay.
such as Souk, for example,
Yeah.
they will be inshallah like our target for the next or
For the
coming-
partners.
Yes, inshallah.
So who are the partners?
The partners, actually, we have Sharjah Broadcasting Authority as a media partner, thanks to you.
Yours truly.
Yes, and also the strategic partners are Sharjah Commerce and Tourism Development Authority,
Yeah.
Sharjah Economic Development Department, Arabian Gulf Mechanical Center, AGMC, and BMW as a
course,
diamond
yeah.
partners, yes, for the prizes.
Impressive.
And if you allow me to thank our special thanks to Sharjah TV and special thanks to Pulse Radio, because they've been the key partners in making the marketing or this campaign success by broadcasting the TV program over Eid holidays, as I mentioned, and every weekend throughout the promotion campaigns, and also they're providing competitions with public, like the TV programs, which increased their Mariah app usage. And actually the shopping promotions 2020, like, they promoted very well throughout various activities and events. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Aisha Zarouni, Public Relations and Social Responsibility Executive at Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It was a pleasure speaking with you and
It's my pleasure.
knowing so much about the
I'm
Sharjah
very glad
promotions.
to be your guest for the second time.
Yeah,
It's a pleasure to have you here, and we're looking forward for more in the future.
Inshallah.
We're looking forward to more. 12 BMW X2 cars were as part of the attractive prizes and draws during the Sharjah shopping promotions, courtesy of Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Smile, you are in Sharjah, and that is going to be taking place. But tonight, it's the night. Is Sharjah City Centre. You can meet the Yalla Home Team 5 till 8 p.m. And that's where you can also win prizes courtesy of Sharjah City Centre, Pulse 95 Radio and Sharjah Shopping Promotions. So make sure you head down there to take part in that. So once again, thank you very much to Aisha Zarouni. And we look forward to welcoming you soon again with dedicated prizes for the Pulse team. Yeah, inshallah.
Thank
Well,
you
there
so
we go.
much. Thank you.
Well, stay with us on the Morning Majlis. There's lots to get through, and we'll be right back after some musical entertainment.
Entertainment headlines.
Entertainment headlines.
Entertainment headlines.
This is
The Buzz.
Yes, this is The Buzz, and we're talking about films and what to watch during this 3-day weekend. We're so excited for it. But what's really coming up on Sunday is something that I'm sure Abdul Karim is very, very excited about, because it is the Champions League final game. And it will be at 11 p.m. on the 23rd of August, which is Sunday night. And guess what? It will be showcased in Al Jada movie nights as well, drive-in cinema. So it's going to be very exciting. Are you going, Abdul Karim?
The drive-in cinema is where I will be heading over for the Champions League final. Yes, we will be heading into the car parks, and you can watch the games through the comfort of your own car. So you'll be very safe and sound, because you will be in a secure environment of your own personal space, and you can watch the game, tune on the radio, match the frequency that is being aired, and you can catch the game. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And a lot of people do tend to choose a lot of venues, different venues to go down to catch those games. And sometimes at the moment, you've got to be very mindful of the increased number of cases. You've got to take those extra steps, you know. But speaking of films, top list recommended if you are going to be watching from home or not. But I went down to the cinema yesterday, in fact.
Okay.
I went and caught the premiere of the Peninsula.
Okay.
It is the zombie attack in Korea. It was a very intense film yesterday. It was a very nice experience. The team at Vox Cinemas were in fact giving us a bit of a briefing in terms of what's coming up, new films coming up to launch, and talked about the challenges they've faced over the period. But yeah, it's going to be a fun. It's one of the films that I would say give it a try if you are into the zombie apocalypse style of movies.
Right.
My cup of tea or not, I'm not too sure. But yeah, some people can enjoy it.
Did you sit through the whole film?
I sat through the whole film, even though I was encouraged to head off early. But no, I really enjoyed the film because of the effects and the way it being in an IMAX as well is always a bit of an uplifting experience. But have you got any top films that you'd recommend to people to watch guys?
I'm looking forward for maybe the release of Mulan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in September, I think it's going to
Yes, Milan's coming out. Fast and Furious is also coming out soon.
Yeah.
Any films, Ahmed?
I'm still looking for recommendations. I've been hearing about this movie with Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh.
But I forgot the name, but that movie's been picking up a lot of discussions and stuff. There's so much to watch. If you have any recommendations, do let us know by texting at 4215.
4215. I know weekend recommendations is going to be done on Afternoon Karak today at 4 p.m. Aisha Al-Mazmi and Michaela Tia always talk about the best films to catch on Netflix and new movies to check out. So it is going to be a very interesting weekend. But if you've got any tips for our listeners, then do let us know on the text lines 4215. And if you've watched a certain film which has been trending, and if you want to share your opinions about it, let us know. We'll take a bit of a break and we'll be back after this short interval, and we'll continue the discussions right here on the Morning Majlis right after the business news headlines.
Stay fit. Stay fit. Stay fit.
Well, we got you in a bit of Spanish spirits with Bella Ciao. In line with that, Barcelona is going to be going through a bit of changes. Ahmed Dawood, what's been happening with Barcelona at the moment?
Well, Barcelona's confirmed that former player Ronald Koeman will become the club's new coach. And this is happening amid a very difficult time for Barcelona. Fevered speculation that Lionel Messi's days at the club are numbered, but the club's president has insisted that Messi is not going anywhere. Another reason this has been a particularly difficult period for Barcelona is the fact that they've just come off a humiliating 8-2 defeat by Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarter-final. And according to a statement by the team, Messi has said many times that he wants to finish his career at Barcelona. And Koeman, the new coach, said that Messi is a pillar of this project.
Well, after this unforgettable 8-2 win for Bayern Munich against Barcelona last Friday, now the German champions are continuing their relentless march through this season's Champions League as they brushed aside Lyon in yesterday's game as they won 3-0, right? To book an 11th appearance in the final of the competition and also a showdown with Paris Saint-Germain. So...
Yep, it's going to be a very interesting Champions League final. If you want to catch that, you can definitely head on over to Al Jada as well. The drive-in cinema in Sharjah, just at Sunday, 8 p.m. That's when the encounter is expected. But another encounter a lot of people will be looking forward to is the Indian Premier League. It is going to be kicking off very soon. Two teams are arriving today, and tonight there will be, in fact, it is the Rajasthan Royals and Kings 11 Punjab side are arriving in the United Arab Emirates today. It's going to be a very, very strict standard operating procedure. A lot of players have voiced their opinion. They can't voice it too loud, though, saying to be against the biosecure bubble, that they will all be quarantined in hotels throughout the tournament, and the only thing that they can do is step out of their rooms, play the game, practice, and back into their hotels. They'll go through 3 tests, one before arrival in the United Arab Emirates, one when they arrive in the country, and then the third will be at the hotel for the 53-day tournament. All of it is going to be played here in the United Arab Emirates. We're going to be, this long weekend is going to be the arrival of all the players. And we're going to be seeing the IPL action in very extraordinary circumstances as well. So that is something to look forward to if you are a fan of cricket. And it is going to be a 10-day quarantine period as far as we're aware. And then we'll be heading on with the action. But for now, Morning Majlis will be preparing for our own little quarantine at home. You know, we're off and celebrating the start of the long weekend.
Absolutely. I'm so excited for that. It's a 3-day weekend. But if you want to catch our conversations that we had throughout the show today, type in Morning Majlis on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or SoundCloud and listen in to what we discussed. We had pretty interesting conversations today, especially with the with Aisha Al Zarouni regarding the Sharjah shopping promotions event. So if you didn't get a chance, head on to Spotify, Apple Podcast, or SoundCloud. And if you didn't get a chance to catch us live on YouTube from 7 to 10, you can still catch us because we will be uploading an episode every day. We will be uploading episodes on YouTube. Just type in Pulse 95 Radio and watch us.
Yep, catch us over there, and we'll be back again bright and early Monday morning, 7 a.m. to keep you posted and entertained. For now, everyone, enjoy your long weekends.
Stay safe, please.
Stay safe, stay humble, and stay secured.
Pulse 95. You're listening to Pulse 95. Pulse 95.
It's Pulse 95.